Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you're doing well. I am doing some extra videos this evening because I felt really bad about the Pentatonix Hallelujah video. The sound didn't come through very well, and now I've seen that there's a couple of others that from other musicians that the sound did not work well on the music side of things. So I have purchased a new program. I'm just learning it, so bear with me. I hope this works well. I'm going to do Leonard Cohen's version of Hallelujah first. Then I'm going to redo Pentatonix in this same video. We're going to listen to them both, and or at least I hope you stay with me and listen to them both. Of course, if you don't prefer Cohen's, you can skip to the Pentatonix. And I won't go through the lyrics or anything too much. I'll probably stop through the video a little bit just to make a few comments so that we can listen to both of the versions. I'm not expecting anyone to say this is the best or this is not. It doesn't matter. For me, I love them both, but I just thought that I was going to do Cohen's version anyway. I've already heard it before. I'm well aware of Leonard Cohen's work, but I I thought if I'm going to do that, I'd actually already recorded it, but the sound didn't come out right either. So I thought, well, to be fair, I'll do his and Pentatonix again, and I think with this new program, the music should come out a lot better. All right, let's have a listen first to Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, then Pentatonix's Hallelujah.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
So just stop for a second. If you love Leonard Cohen's voice, that deep, is that a baritone voice? I'm not great with terminologies, but I know what I like. I like it, but a lot of people don't. And he is more of a storyteller, I think, than a singer per se, I suppose. But I really like that deep voice. I think it adds a lot of emotion to some of the songs that he sings, and he wrote it. So that counts for something too. All right. I won't interrupt too often. I'll back up a little bit.
Lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah.
So stop again. I won't make comment or won't make many comments in the Pentatonix version. So I'm not going to look separately at the lyrics, but I'll talk a little bit about them now. There's a lot of references to Christianity, to the Bible within this song as well, and of course Hallelujah. It sounds like it's related, and some versions have turned it even more into a religious song. But I think it's more of a love song, and I think it's more of a he's looking at a woman and he's, I think, lusting after her at some point, and then it's this balance between uh, his his control, her control, and all of these types of things. And I just think that his deep voice resonates with the emotional feelings that real life has, and love and lust and the problems that come along with that between people. Okay, let's keep listening.
You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name. But if I did, well, really, what's it to you?
Challenge.
There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you.
Yeah, so the sense that he couldn't feel, so he tried to touch. So sometimes this relationship didn't work, and of course it wouldn't work because she would have recognized that he wasn't feeling what he might have been saying, or he might have been touching, but he wasn't feeling it. It wasn't what she was wanting, and good for her because you should have that feeling. It can't just be conscious thought, and it can't just be touching. And so I think there's a lot to these lyrics that can be taken in many different ways. But that's what I'm hearing throughout it. And I know that Leonard Cohen struggled with depression and anxiety, and a lot of his songs are about love and broken love and other similar themes. And yeah, and I really love his poetry and his stories and in his songs as well. And I did send him one of my stories, actually, one of my short stories, many years ago, and he sent a reply, a nice postcard and a letter, and yeah, he seemed, I didn't know him personally, of course, but very nice man. Um, I'm sure he had his faults. He admitted to many of them. So, yeah, as I say, he did struggle with many things, and he did toy with many religions, and thought processes. And what I liked about him was he wasn't judgmental of other people, or at least he said he wasn't. So, so okay, let's continue on.
And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
Okay, I think we're just fading out there with the hallelujahs. some people won't be impressed by Leonard Cohen for sure. I am. I love his voice. I love that deep, deep voice, and the fact that he wrote the lyrics. It's his song in that sense, but other people have made it their song, and Pentatonix is one of those groups that have made it their song, I think, as well. So we're going to have a listen to Pentatonix next. Okay, let's try Pentatonix, Hallelujah, one more time. And with any luck, the sound will come through loud and clear this time.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Just stop for a moment to say as I mentioned before, the harmonies and the blends of their voices are incredible, and also the individual singers as they stand out. Each one of them has an impressive voice for sure.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. And love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not.
I'm going to stop there for just a second. Again, Mitch's voice, it really shocked me the first time I heard it, and even now it shocks me when he comes in with that voice. It's just incredible. I love it. And then just in terms of the lyrics, it's a sad thing if that's all you learn from love is how to outdraw somebody or whatever. Yeah, it's they're interesting lyrics, and I may look at them more specifically in another time. But we're just really enjoying this song. I'm going to back it up, and the setting, of course, I mentioned before, is just so beautiful, so suitable for this song, and the sunset coming on there. I'm going to back up a little bit because Mitch's voice and Kirsty is her name, I think, right? Is her voice is well, they're all great, but when she came in, that was very powerful as well. So let me back it up just a little bit there, and then we'll run through that where Mitch comes in again.
Maybe there's a God. above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you.
It's a good song.
And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a chord and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
So before they kick into the ending there, I love there's a percussion going on there. I hardly paid attention the first time I listened to it because I was paying so much attention to the voices. And I like the idea of them beating on their chests and stomping their feet as if that's creating the percussive sounds, which it isn't. Of course, it's not possible, but it's an impressive thing to do. Yeah. All right, let's go on. I know they hit it hard here at the end too. Well, that's my.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We love you so much. We hope you love this song and all the songs on a Pentatonix script.
We do, we do. Well, I haven't heard all the songs, but we love this one. My mistake. I think I must have been mixing up with the Amazing Grace song. I thought there was more coming at the end, and there's more bar here, but I think they're just thanking everybody here. So I'll leave it there so the other kinds of ads don't start popping up and selling me soap or something like that. I loved both versions for different reasons. Obviously, they're different voices, different productions. But maybe just because I knew Leonard a long time ago and knew his music, that is. And but I love them both. I'm really impressed with Pentatonix, individual voices and the group together as well. So definitely be looking at some more of theirs and possibly some more Leonard Cohen as well. All right, it is, and I will apologize one more time for the sound quality of the first Pentatonix, and I don't even think that the second one is all that great either, although I think it's better, and I did it 3 times on different computers. But so we're really trying hard to get the sound fixed, and I think this program is working much better. I've been testing it out tonight. It's getting very late, and I'm trying to get some videos made up for the coming days because work week will be starting again shortly. So I do apologize to the Pentatonix fans out there and to the others too for some of the other videos that weren't quite as high quality as I would like. But it's a new channel. I'm new to this music recording. I've recorded my voice a lot for my job, but anyway, bear with me and things will get better. In the meantime, let me know who else you'd like to hear more from Pentatonix or more from somebody else, anybody. Just let me know and I will check it out. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.